Now I'm going to take you through opening up the machine, seeing what's inside, how to change a cable if you do have to replace your cable. Since we did add that mechanical clutch, that should really protect it, but in the event you run into a blockage, you break your cable, you need to replace it, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so the outer housing has 7 Phillips head screws to remove in order to get inside. Okay, so once you have your screws out of the housing, the cable is going to want to jump out, so be aware of that. So you'll grab your cable, take the top housing out. The cable is just wound up in there, and it's connected under this cable clamp. So if you do need to replace that, you'll take out the 4 screws for the cable clamp. Okay, and once we have that out, you can see this is the cable coupling, and it's attached to the input shaft with just a detent pin. So you can just pull that out, kind of wiggle the coupling off. So if you do need to replace your cable, you'll grab the end with the coupling, and you want to line up the hole on the input shaft with this hole in the coupling. So once you have your cable coupling on the shaft lined up, you want to make sure your sheath is only 1/4 inch of exposed cable there, and then you'll put your detent pin in. Once that's in, you'll just place your cable clamp back down and put those 4 screws back in. So once you've replaced everything in here and you need to get your cable back in the housing, it's going to be pretty difficult to get it in there and put the lid on. So I would take the end of your cable, the chain knocker end, run it back through your top housing. So once you've run your cable back through the front housing, get that input shaft opening lined up, and then put those screws back in. Once you get your housing put back together, then you can just wind your cable back up into the housing, and it's ready to go.